intentionally harm the other individual, right? And pro-social behavior is something that you help the other individual. For example, if someone asks help from you, you'll help that person, right? So these are two things that these are two broader topics under Unit 4 that will be doing, right? Aggression and pro-social behavior. So in the aggression, we'll be first talking about the theories or the perspectives, right? Causes of aggressions and how to resolve or how to reduce these aggressive behavior, right? And in the same way, we'll be discussing about the pro-social behavior also. Okay, can anyone define what is aggression? What is aggression? Aggression है क्या? बोलते हैं ना बहुत ज्यादा aggressive behavior है. Aggression है क्या exactly? Class. क्या हुआ सभी को? Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
So what happened? What is aggression? Anything, right? I does not, मतलब मुझे पूरा precise definition नहीं चाहिए, right? Anything that, what do you understand by aggression? Okay, feeling of anger. Okay. If I say, what do you understand by aggression? So just tell me. Feeling of anger, it's true. What else? Hygiene class. Having a violent impulse towards someone, the act of starting a fight or war without reasonable cause, irritation. Okay. Harshita, irritation could be a factor, right? Could be a reason why a person act aggressively, right? Having violent impulse towards someone. Okay, huh? That okay. Okay, so yes, we can say that these are some of what we understand by the aggressions, right? You have seen in the movies, also in the videos, and in the real life incident, in the real life also, you have watched this behavior, aggression, right? So, what we can call, or what is the definition of aggressions defined by in psychology is refers to intentional injury or harm to the another person, right? So it basically means in aggressions you are intentionally harming the other individual. You are intentionally harming the other individual. For examples, if I am using, either it could be verbal or it could be non-verbal also. If I am harming someone, right, if I'm doing it intentionally, then that can be referred to as aggression, right? For examples, you have seen in the movies and in the real life that because of some reasons people harm the other individual. It may be because of the fight, it may be because of some other reasons, right? So we can refer these incidents or these things or these behaviors as aggressions. Right, so it refers to intentional injury or harm to the another person, right? There are some perspective of perspective on aggression. The next topic under this is perspective on aggression. Perspective on aggression basically means there are different perspective there are different perspective, there are different just 1 minute, class. Okay, so perspective on aggression basically means there are different perspectives, there are different thought or schools in psychology which has given explanation that why aggressions occur, right? Why people behave aggressively, right? So some says that because of the internal factors or because of the instinct people do act aggressively. Some other perspective or some other thought or some other psychologist did say that it may be because of the other external factors. It may be that people get frustrated because of some reasons, right? That may also lead to aggression. So in the second topic we'll be talking about the perspective in aggression कि सबकी अलग अलग thoughts क्या है aggression के, right? कि how the different schools had explained the aggression, right? So first we will be talking about the role of biological factors. The first we'll be talking about the role of biological factors in this. It says that according to the biological factors, it has been said that it is believed that human beings are programmed for violence by the basic nature. What does it mean basically? That we as an individuals have an instinct, right? That we will behave aggressively, right? It says biological factors or the role of this first perspective states that it's because something is instinct in our own genetics or in our own because of that reasons we behave aggressively, right? So that's why this behavior is expressed, right? There are some psychologists who has supported this factor, right? This perspective. For example, Sigmund Freud. He is from the school of psychoanalytic, right? He said that aggression stems mainly from the powerful death wish possessed by the people, right? Sigmund Freud is one of the psychologists who said that aggressions arise from the powerful death instinct that we have, that is possessed by the people, right? This instinct is directed towards us, but later on it is directed towards another. In the first way, Sigmund Freud states that this death wish instinct or this particular instinct that lead us to behave aggressive is directed towards ourselves, right? That is basically self destructions, but it's later on it gets directed toward the other people. That's why we behave aggressively towards the other individual. The next person, he is an etiologist who said that aggression stems mainly from the inherited fighting instinct, right? He said that this aggression stems from the inherited fighting instinct that we carried. Because of this reasons, we behave aggressively. That's why the male, sometimes in some species, males show much more aggressions, right? And because they feel that, because they have this perspective, they explain this why male are more aggressive, because they want to pass their gene to the next generations, right? The powerful the gene will survive, right? And they will pass on this gene to the next generations. So he said that aggression stems mainly from the inherited fighting instinct. So in both, either we are talking about the Freud, right, Sigmund Freud, or we are talking about some other etiologist called the Lawrence, right, who's a Nobel Prize winner. They both focus upon that we as an individual has some instinct, right, and because of that we behave aggressively. It means that we all as an individuals have this instinct which is inherited, and because of that we behave aggressively, right? And because there could be possible reasons. So Sigmund Freud also emphasized that this aggressive behavior is directed towards ourselves, that is called the self-destructions, but later on it is directed towards the other people. That's why we behave aggressively towards the other people. Then there are some social psychologists who rejected such ideas, who said that it's not that we cannot explain such aggressive behaviors on the, or we cannot rely on instinct, or we cannot say that because due to the instinct people behave aggressively, right? So this social psychology rejected such ideas because human beings aggress against in many different ways. For examples, the way you behave, right, the way your friends behave in an aggressive way may differ, right? It could be possible that some may use a harsh words, right? Some may use their hands to show aggressive behavior, right? So the way they behave differ a lot, right? So human beings aggressed against another individual many different ways. They could be different ways. For example, someone can scold them, someone can verbally abuse the individual, someone can have a fight with the another individual, right? Not everyone engages in a fight, right, to show aggressive behavior, right? So there are so many variations are there in how a person show his aggressive behavior, right? So this is the first reasons why some of the social psychologists rejected this idea that the aggression can be attributed, or aggression is due to the instinct. अगर ये instinct से होता, अगर कुछ चीजें inherited होती तो सभी एक जैसे behave करने चाहिए, right? This was the reason that if aggression is totally dependent on the instinct, is totally relied or stems from the instinct, then then there should not be much variations in the expression of the aggressive behavior, right? But there are variations. Because in the movies you may have seen, or in videos also in real life, that if a person is very aggressive, he may show his anger through his words, he may show his anger through any other behavior. For example, किसी को verbally abuse करना, किसी को violent act करना, या even engages in a fight also, that also a way how a person behaves in aggression, right? So if it is determined by biological factors, if biological factors are responsible for these aggressions, then there should be similarity in the way how we express aggressions. But that is not the case, right? There are variations in which the person show the aggressive behavior, and this is the first reasons why some of the social psychologists did not accept this idea that we can rely, or we can totally dependent upon the biological factors to explain the aggressive behavior or to explain the aggression, right? The second reason is the frequency of aggressive behavior or actions varies, right? For example, frequency of aggressive action varies. It basically means the way for example, you may have seen someone saying that बहुत जल्दी तुम्हें गुस्सा आता है, या तुम बहुत ज्यादा गुस्सा करती हो, ठीक है? You may have heard this. और कुछ लोग some may show anger most of the time, right? Some may show anger very few moments, right, or very less, right, as compared to other individuals. So in the way or the frequency, there is a variations in the frequency also, right? Some may show angers most of the time, some may not show, right, anger at all, right? So not at all, but comparison or relative to the other individuals, they show less, right? So there are also variations in the frequency also, in which there are variation in the frequency also of this aggressive behavior, right? So because of these two reasons, the first reason, because of there's a variations in the way they express, the second reason is that there's a variations in the frequency also, and because of these two reasons, the social psychologists do not accept this idea, or do not accept, some of the social psychologists did not accept this idea that we can rely 100% on the biological factors to explain the aggressions, right? So what Sigmund Freud has said, what Lawrence has said, it could be partially true but not 100%. It could be You can say it could be a reason, not the reason. It could not, we cannot rely on 100% that biological factors are the only reason of aggression. No, there are other factors. It could be one of them. The biological factors could be one of them, right? So we need to explore, we need to understand the other factors which have led to or which lead to aggressive behavior. Is clear to everyone? ये क्लियर है यहां तक सभी को? ओके. Pallavi is here.
Yes, ma'am.
बच्ची समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so but some social psychologists accept that genetic factor plays some role in aggression. So there are two divisions, right? Some of the social psychologists accepted this also, that the biological factor play a role in aggression, but there were some social psychologists who did not accept this idea that biological factors, that we can 100% rely on these biological factors. We need to understand the other factors which are responsible for the aggression. Okay, the next is the drive theories, right? Drive theories says that it proposes that external conditions arouse a strong motive to harm others, and this in turn lead to aggression, right? So drive theories, this is the next theories. The first perspective is the biological factors. The next is the drive theories. Drive theories explain that or states that there are external conditions that arouse a strong motive to harm other, right? And this in turn lead to aggression. For examples, what happens जब बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी होती है, right? It could be with one of the reason, not the reason, but one of the reasons that why people in summers behave more aggressively, right? जब आपको गर्मी होगी, irritate when it's too hot, right? You feel irritated, right? So it says that there are external conditions, not only the internal, what is not the only the biological factor, but there are external conditions which led to or which arouse or basically which arouse a strong motive in the individuals to harm the other individual. Right? For example, when you are in a heated debate, right? आप किसी से बहुत ही heatedly argument कर रहे हो. If someone persuade, if someone motivate you, okay, यार इसने ऐसा किया, या इसने वो चीजें और लंबी हो जाती है, खिंच जाती है, ठीक है? So it says that there are external conditions which gives the motivation or which arouse a strong motive to harm other individual. For example, whenever individuals is in a heated argument, and if there are some weapons, right, in their surrounding, there are higher chances that they will indulge in that. They may shoot, they may harm other individual, right? For example, अगर लड़ाई हो रही है, heated argument हो रहे हैं, और उनके surrounding में जहाँ पे वो लड़ाई हो रही है, उनके surrounding में अगर कोई weapon है, for example, could be anything, right? So there are higher chances that they may use it, right? So there are external conditions are also responsible for where the people do engage in aggressive behavior. ठीक है? ये clear है?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I think there could be an ample example for this where the external conditions lead to aggressive behavior, right? And you may have seen in the movies and in the real life situations also. So can you give me an example of this where the external conditions have led to, because of the external condition, the people do engage in aggressive behavior? From movies you can give, from real life, from anywhere. Yes, class.
Ma'am, when someone provoking, जैसे बिग बॉस में हम लोगों ने देखा था, सिद्धार्थ शुक्ला को सब लोग प्रोवोक करते थे, तो एक्सटर्नली उनको जो है एग्रेशन आ जाता था, बाहर के कारण लोगों के बातों से वो एग्रेसिव हो जाता था.
Okay, हाँ. Anyone else? बच्चे एग्जाम्पल दोगे तो आपको सोशल साइकोलॉजी देन वी विल फाइंड इंटरेस्टिंग, राइट? यस क्लास, रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल्स भी हैं। आपके इतनी सारी मूवीज में भी होते, वीडियोस भी होते हैं काफी इसके इसके ऊपर। यस क्लास। Okay, like while driving, especially in Delhi. Yes, Preksha, can you explain what it is? Yes, you are right. Usually, you may have heard in the newspaper. You have may have heard in the news also that this usually happens, right? कोई एक्सप्लेन करना चाहेगा कोई ऐसा इंसिडेंट जिसने पढ़ा हो एग्जैक्टली? इफ एनीवन रिमेंबर्स इट. Yes, class.
Ma'am, not exactly, but sometimes like people fighting on the street, they may find something to harm others. Like sometimes there is a big stone or something. It provokes them to throw on them.
हाँ
Can be the example of this.
हाँ, yes, Harshita, true. Anyone else? Okay, anyone else wants to share any other example? Okay. If so, this is in this trial theories they have emphasized on the external conditions, right? So if you remember in the first one, in the role of biological factors, we emphasize that the instinct or the internal or biological factors are responsible for the aggressions, right? But in the second theories, in the second one, we are saying that the external conditions is the reason of aggressions, right? This theory proposed that external conditions arouse a strong motive to harm the others, and this in turn lead to aggressions, right? It could be anything, right? We'll be discussing in details what are those external conditions and how this lead to aggressive behavior, right? There's a very famous hypothesis, frustration aggression hypothesis. Okay, in this frustration aggression hypothesis, it states that people. Just a second. So this frustration aggression hypothesis states that according to this view, frustration leads to the arousal of a motive or arousal of a drive whose primary goal is that of harming the another individuals or that person or object that had led to frustration, right? Frustration aggression hypothesis ये state करता है, right? It states that the frustrations, because of the frustrations or the frustration will lead to a desire or drive whose main goal is to harm the another individual or object who has led to frustration, right? For example, for example, it usually happen that you know that because of this person I was not able to reach on time. आप एक तरह से आपको frustration हुई, right? So the main what happened in some cases, the all the anger will be shown to that individual, right? If you know that because of that persons you are not able to achieve that goal or you're not able to complete a particular work, right? All your anger will be directed towards that individual, right? So because frustrations. Just give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes. So in this frustration aggression hypothesis states that frustration leads to a drive whose main motive is to harm the other individual that had led to frustration. जिसकी वजह से आपको frustration हुई है, आपका सारा anger उसके towards direct हो जाता है, right? So you may in later on we'll be discussing about the scapegoat, right? So what happened? For example, if a boss scores his or her employee, ठीक है, एक बहुत ही heated argument हुआ आपके boss के साथ, since the employee cannot show his aggressions to his seniors, to his boss, right? So in that case, what happens? All his anger is directed to someone who cannot retaliate back. Okay, that is called the scapegoat. So in this frustration aggression hypothesis, it states that frustrations will lead to arousal of a motive where a person wants to harm the another individual, or it could be the person, or could be the object also who had led to frustrations, right? Who is the origin of frustration, जिसकी वजह से आपको frustration हुआ है, ठीक है? For example, it could be that for example, if you are driving and someone is if you are driving and you got irritated or frustrated because of someone's honking or किसी आवाज से आप बहुत irritated frustrated हो जाओगे because वो all time वो honk किए जा रहा है. So what you can say, frustration होगी आपको, you will verbally say something to that person, right? So in that case, so its frustration aggression hypothesis states that because of the frustrations, because of the frustrations, its drive or it aroused the drive to harm the another individuals who had led to the frustration. जरूरी नहीं है कि frustration आपको सिर्फ एक individual की वजह से हो, वो object भी हो सकता है, ठीक है? किसी ऑब्जेक्ट की वजह से भी आपको फ्रस्ट्रेशन हो रही है, कोई बहुत तेज या मतलब आवाज आ रही है, बहुत इरिटेशन आपको हो रही है, राइट? सो यू विल गेट फ्रस्ट्रेटेड फ्रॉम दैट आल्सो, राइट? सो फ्रस्ट्रेशन अग्रेशन हाइपोथेसिस जस्ट स्टेट्स दैट कि व्हाटएवर फ्रस्ट्रेशंस विल लीड टू अराउजल ऑफ अ ड्राइव वेयर अ पर्सन वांट्स टू हार्म द individuals or the object which has led to the frustration, which has been the source of frustration. ठीक है, ये क्लियर है? Yes, ma'am. Okay, so in this you may give an example of real life. ठीक है, आपके बहुत सारे ऐसे examples होते हैं जहाँ पे आप frustrated होते हो और बहुत ज्यादा गुस्सा आता है. How you real life example जहाँ पे you feel very aggressive towards a person or towards a particular object and आप शो नहीं कर पाए, बट यू वर्क ऑन योरसेल्फ, यू जस्ट did something which helped you to reducing that aggression. ऐसा कुछ रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल है? डू यू वांट टू शेयर इट? एनीवन वांट्स टू शेयर दैट? Where a particular object or particular person has led to frustrations, right? Where you are very aggressive, you want to show all his aggressions, right? But because you did something, it may be some strategies or some measures that you have evolved over a period of time, you did that, and because of that all your frustrations, all your anger gets reduced. Is that happened with anyone? किसी, do you want to share? Anyone? और या फिर कैसे सिचुएशन जहाँ पे आपको बहुत ज्यादा फ्रस्ट्रेशन हुआ और उसकी वजह से आपने गुस्सा निकाला किसी के ऊपर? क्लास, क्या सारे बच्चे यहाँ पे किसी को कोई गुस्सा नहीं आता?
मैम समटाइम्स जैसे when there are fights in your home, then all the frustration is out on your friends.
Okay, yeah, it could be, Okay, sometimes what happen ना कि it could be the कि बहुत ज़्यादा heated, बहुत ऐसे हो रही है. I draw a line on book to release the frustrations. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Frustration आपकी सारे जो anger हो आपके friend के ऊपर निकल जाता है. True. Okay. Draw a line on notebook. Yes. This is some of the basically what happened. You as an individual, or you cannot show your anger all the time, right? So we as an individual come up with our own strategy measures to reduce our anger. Okay, to reduce this anger. So sometimes people may draw a line on notebook. और जस्ट दे काम डाउन फॉर 5-10 मिनट्स, तो उससे क्या होगा, उस टाइम के जो एंगर होता है वो कम हो जाता है. ट्राई टू अवॉइड दैट सिचुएशन. Yes, some people just leave that situation so that they can avoid that anger, they can avoid that feeling of this aggression. Yes. Is there any other measures, or anyone wants to share where they have shown a aggression? बहुत क्लास 10th में, क्लास 9 में, चलो अभी नहीं होता, क्लास 10th 9 में आई थिंक एवरीवन हैज गॉन थ्रू दैट फेज. या फिर जी के क्लास में सारे बच्चे, किसी को कोई अग्रेशन नहीं आता. लिसनिंग म्यूजिक रिड्यूसेस फ्रस्ट्रेशन. यस. एनीवन एल्स?
Ma'am, once in class 8th, one of my classmates spilled water on my notebook. So I took his own water bottle. It was made of steel, very heavy, and hit him with that bottle.
Yes. So these these are examples that you have, it's a real life example. ऐसा नहीं है कि किसी के साथ नहीं होता. All of us have gone through the same phase, right? But now we have started. But now we are coming up with our own strategies to reduce this feeling of anger. Digging your nail in one of the finger till the time you feel calm was given in a book. Okay. Digging your nail. Okay, there could be Preksha, there could be many example of it, many measures, right? So it's sometimes I believe, sometimes in my opinion, I believe there are many measures that we'll be talking about it, but it's sometimes what happened for me, one strategy will work. For you, it could be other strategy may work. It's not, I cannot say that कि अगर मेरे लिए ये स्ट्रैटेजी, ये मेजर काम किया तो सबके लिए वो काम करेगी. ठीक है, वो अलग अलग हो सकता है डिपेंडिंग अपॉन देयर सिचुएशन, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन देयर इंटरनल पर्सनल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. अदर मेजर्स और अदर स्ट्रैटेजी मे वर्क ऑन दैट. ठीक है. ओके, सो इट कुड बी, फॉर एग्जांपल्स ऐसे बहुत सारे होते हैं कि आप जब गेम खेल रहे हो, ठीक है, यूजुअली बच्चों में काफी होते हैं, जब when we are in the age group of 4, 5, 6, 7. Once I fought with my sister for taking away my thing. Reason what the frustration was due to, because she was not helping in housework. Yes, this is where, yes, this could be Harshita. So for examples, usually जो fighting होती है, aggression जो होता है, अब जब हम गेम खेलते हैं, कोई जैसे आप कोई भी गेम खेल रहे हो and you feel that कि ये cheating कर रहा है, ठीक है, और या फिर ये मतलब ये इसकी वजह से मैं आउट हो गई हूँ, राइट? तो वो ना सारा वो फ्रस्ट्रेशन है, यार मैं इसकी वजह से आउट हो गई हूँ और मतलब इसकी वजह से मैं खेल नहीं पा रही हूँ, तो वो सारा फ्रस्ट्रेशन वहां पे और एंगर शो कर देते हो. ठीक है, और नेक्स्ट टाइम आप उसी के पीछे भागोगे, मतलब उसी को आउट करना चाहो कि नहीं यही आउट है, मुझे इसने आउट किया, राइट? सो सच थिंग्स यूजुअली हैपन. दिस आई गिव एन एग्जांपल ऑफ कि बहुत नॉर्मल था, लेकिन ऐसे बहुत सारे आप एम्पल एग्जाम्पल देखोगे जहाँ पे एक्सटर्नल कंडीशंस भी रिस्पॉन्सिबल होते हैं. देयर आर सम ऑफ द रिसर्च, देयर आर स्टडी हैज बीन डन वेयर दे फाउंड दैट टेम्परेचर्स और द क्लाइमेट do have an impact on this, right? Aggressions, where for examples, where especially in Delhi you may have seen that whenever they road rage, right, this is an example of aggressions where people show very aggressive behavior. Sometimes they even use pistol to harm the other individual, right? So these kinds of things can be an example of aggressions, right? So where sometimes the external conditions are also responsible for it. आप घर से वापस आ रहे हो, मतलब ऑफिस से वापस आ रहे हैं, ठीक है, so when you are coming from your office, you have a feeling of, or you are very tired, you are very frustrated because your boss has scolded you or has given negative feedback, right? So all आपकी सारी frustration, because you cannot retaliate back to your seniors, right? You will to your authorities, because since the boss is authority figure, so you'll carry that, और उस time पे क्या होता है, it diverted to other person, right? So this is what sometimes it may happen, sometimes it usually is happen. We'll be doing or we'll be discussing under the scapegoat, ठीक है, वो हम further discuss करेंगे. right? So this is what is there in the drive theories, which says that the external conditions are responsible, right? And frustration aggression hypothesis states that that because of the frustrations, right? Frustration किसी भी वजह से होता है कि आपको हाँ काम नहीं करे. आप for example, if you are working for a particular, if you are working for your goal, right? Everyone has their goal. If you're working for it and you're not able to achieve that goal, and you feel that because of that person or because of that particular thing I was not able to achieve my goal, right? All your frustration will direct towards that person or towards that object, right? So this is what is there, the frustration aggression hypothesis. When a person gets frustrated, it arouses the motive to harm the other individuals who is the source of the frustration, because of which your frustration has been arising, right? It could be the individual also, it could be the even object also. Okay, this is what explains the frustration aggression hypothesis. Is it clear to everyone, these two perspectives?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. There is one also perspective called the situation. Okay, this one I'll be discussing in the next class. This is a larger one in this, This one I'll be explaining the next class, social learning perspective and the general aggression model. I'll be explaining in the next class, right? That is on Tuesday. I'll be explaining this topic. Then we'll start with the causes of human aggression. Okay. So today what I have covered, the definition of aggressions, right? And we have three perspectives on aggressions, in which I have discussed two perspectives on aggressions, right? So I have discussed what is aggressions. Aggression is something where, or it basically refers to intentional injury or harm to the another individuals, where a person wants to harm the another individuals, right? Then we explain the perspectives on aggressions. There are in total we'll be discussing the three perspectives, and today we had discussed two perspectives, right? The first is the role of biological factors, right, where we discuss about that the instinct are responsible for the aggressions, or the biological factors are responsible for aggressions. As Sigmund Freud pointed out, that aggression stems from the death wish possessed by the people, or death wish instinct possessed by the people. That's why people behave aggressively. Then the Lawrence also emphasized that we all have an instinct that we inherited, and that's why we behave aggressively. Okay? Then there are some social psychologists who disagree with the role of biological factors and say that we cannot rely 100% on the biological factors to explain the aggressive behavior or the aggression. They said there are two reasons. They said that the frequency of the aggression varies, right? Some may show one time, some may show two times. Even me as an individual, मैं कभी बहुत बार aggression करूँगी, aggressive behavior show नहीं करूँगी कभी, right? So there are so much variation there in the frequency, right? So we cannot attribute or we cannot rely on the biological factors to explain the aggression. The second reason, he said, of some of the social psychologists was that the way the people behave in aggressions also varies, right? Because of these reasons, some of the social psychologists disagree with the genetic factors in the aggressions. But whereas some of the social psychologists also agree that yes, biological factors are responsible for the aggression, but it could be one of the reason, or it could be one of the perspective to explain the aggressions, right? Then we discuss the next perspective, that is called the drive theories. In that we explain that there are external conditions that arouse a motive to harm the another individuals, where the persons to harm the other individuals and the person behave aggressively. In that case, with respect to drive theories, we also discussed the frustration aggression hypothesis. Frustration aggression hypothesis states that the person gets frustrated, right? It arouses a motive to harm the other individuals, who is the origin of the frustration, because of which frustration has aroused. Right? So this we have explained with respect to drive theories, and we are left with only one perspective, that is called the social learning perspective and the general aggression model, that we will be discussing in the next class, that is on Tuesday. Right? So this, okay, for today I have made the PPT, so I'll be uploading the PPT today. right? I will try to scan the chapter of since this unit is I'm teaching from Barron and Byron, so I will try to upload both the chapters. Chapter on stereotypes, that is from Barron, right? And also chapter on aggressions from Barron, right? I will try to do this by Sunday, right? By Sunday possibly I will upload the scanned PDF on your Google Classrooms and you can read through it. For the unit 3, I have already told you to refer the Frenzoy and plus the Barron, that the book that the chapters that I'll be uploading on the Google Classroom. For this unit, that is unit 4, you will be referring Barron only. Only one book, that is Barron for the aggression. ठीक है? Clear है सभी को? कुछ पूछना है? Okay. It is clear. Then I will take the attendance for the lectures, and then after first let me take the attendance for this class. Sakshi,
Present, ma'am.
Karuna,
Present, ma'am.
Nandini,
Present, ma'am.
Kushi, Arlene,
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.